Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. As I'm sure you know, King Charles III was diagnosed with some form of cancer. We don't know what exactly, but that's always bad news. Let's put it this way. I'm pretty sure that a 75-year-old man will have the best care that anyone on this planet could ever dream of, and that's good. Good for him. Uh, King Charles was born obviously in that family, so from his birth until his death, he's going to live, and he's been living a very privileged life just because he was born there. And it seems like he did a good job to a certain extent. And I'm not his judge whatsoever because I know one and I don't care. But nevertheless, I don't think he did too idiotic things besides the idiotic thing of, I would say, marrying Diana. But hey, he needed some clean body in order to have clean and strong offspring. That was the only reason why they picked her. Anyway, she was fucking others. She was fucking that. No surprise to me whatsoever. That's why when they tell me about Charles being an asshole, I'm thinking, yeah, and Princess Diana was a saint, right? Okay, yeah. And the same thing with Elvis and Priscilla Presley. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was a whore. Yeah, but she did the same thing to him while they were married. So, a different quantity, but it matters if you raped 100 people versus if you raped, I don't know, 20. Is there a still a rape? One rape is too much. Let's put it this way. Or he pumped only 200 times, and the other one did 1,000 times. In a rape, you don't even care. One time is one too much. So what's going on here? So Prince Charles was diagnosed with that, and here is where personal experience and knowledge comes into play. This is when narcissistic people, I can't say that Harry doesn't have feelings for his family. He has, even though, but if you look what he said and what he published with his idiotic partner, narcissistic partner, he is on the same spectrum of narcissism. It might seem that he doesn't really give a fuck by the things he said about his family in public for profit. That's the lowest of the lowest. I don't think we needed to know what's going on in their family, don't you think? Or at least where I come from, gentlemen and ladies don't do that. What's in the family stays in the family, and he did it for a profit. That's garbage. That's why I disconsider him even more than his piece of garbage wife. Why? Because she's as she is. I have no expectations. But he had an education. He benefited of an education. But it seems like something is empty over there in the, that's why I think. And I don't think there's anything over there but lust. And lust is coming from below. A fire down below. Remember that song? All right, so what's going on? Prince Harry immediately flew within 24 hours to see his father. Very good, very good. But I have the right to think that, or be skeptical that he did it for certain kind of higher feelings. Prince Harry meets with King Charles for first time since coronation last May. Why? Yeah, that's the first one. And the second one, remember, these guys are defending him. Prince Harry and King Charles reportedly met for a surprisingly short period of time. They stayed 1 hour. 1 hour, not even, right there. He came in within less than 24 hours. So, fuck you. That's what I would say. That's the first thing. And now, so I think, no, yeah, they're crying. What, do you want him to just drop everything now for you? Now, this is direct experience, and it's from what I know about narcissists. They're waiting for their victims or former victims, who the best way to deal with the narcissist, as you know, is total blackout. Zero contact. You can't have some contact with a narcissist. No, zero. That's the best defense against them. Zero, because they will try to have access to you, and they are draining your energy through their attempts. So zero contact is the best contact. The problem is the narcissists come, or bad people come into, they take advantage of two situations in your life, and they hope to crack the wall that you build between you and the narcissist. And that is when you're very happy, you're celebrating a success. That means you're hyper, and you tend to forget and forgive because you succeeded. So you're euphoric. When you're euphoric, you lose your mind. Or when you're very down. So either when you're very down, they come and say, "Oh, just so you know, I know you don't want to talk to me, but I'm very, very sorry. If you need anything, call me. You can talk to me anytime, anywhere. I'll be here for you. Love you." Okay? So these are the narcissists when they come at your lowest. Why? Because when you're lowest, you're the most vulnerable. Or when you're hyper and you just are with your head, your brain somewhere else. "Hey, yeah, come over. Yeah, he sent you a message. Yeah, okay, man, forget about it. Let's have a big mistake." Now this guy, I'm surprised that his sidekick did not show up. I think it would have been too much though. But he showed up. Good for him. And I saw a lot of, I just looked over some titles. Most of them expect that somehow King Charles should, I don't know, show a little bit of something for Harry, because Harry is the good guy or something. When Harry threw garbage on his family for the past few years, on and on and on, now Charles is supposed to open the door to this guy. He tries, and he's upset. This media said, "Oh, for a very surprisingly short, King Charles was supposed to kick everybody out and stay with his estranged son for the rest of his life, like in the Bible." All right, my friends, this is horrible. Again, I can't, ascribe intent on this guy here, but the way he behaves, I can see it. Yeah, man, you know what? He has an enlightenment or change of heart. He realized that he's an idiot and he should divorce that bitch and get his kids and pay whatever. But no, he's not gonna do that. He's too tired. That's what he is. So anyway, I don't care, man. I don't care. You might not like what I say. I don't really care. That's how he appears from here, right? And I guarantee you there are many like me seeing this situation as it is. First, that's their thing. You don't take a shit on your family paid for a profit. For whom? God damn it. But anyway, lust doesn't have brain. I understand that one. No, we're all more or less guilty of that mistake. But after a while, lust goes down somehow, unless, I don't know, some voodoo shit is over there and he's, woo. Anyway, my friends, this should not change anything, and will not change anything. The British Crown monarchy has not been where it is for so many hundreds of years because they're dumb. Even if Charles makes a decision, I guarantee you there are so many adjutants, handlers, advisors, confidants, they're gonna kick him in the balls. I hope that's not where the cancer is, testicular cancer. He went for a prostate and they found whatever, bad man, whatever, who knows what else. So here it is. Now, and I'm gonna say something very bad again, but this is how I feel. It's always bad when someone, nears death, but we don't know when we're gonna die. We can die at young, middle-aged, old, or never. Some people still think that's an option. Live forever. So we know, but on the other hand, you understand that that's one thing when a child dies versus a 65-year-old. It's awful as it is, but the 65-year-old also lived 65 years old, had 65 years of, or maybe let's say 50, because 15 years of his life he was, as a kid and teenager, you don't know what's going on around you. So the 65-year-old had the chance to be happy for 50 years, and maybe he was. So he had, he had his pain and all that. A child did not have the opportunity. So I think that's why I would say it's sad all the time when someone dies, especially good. But we all good, because rarely when someone dies you hear he was an asshole. They're all good. Choir boys, helping everyone was the most extraordinary. Where the fuck are the bad people that I meet every day? When are they dying? Seems they don't die, man. They live forever. Because whenever you hear in a newspaper someone did it, they're all good people, man. They're all good people somehow. And I'm wondering, well, if that would be the case, I would be surrounded by 9 to 1 or 100 to 1, 99 to 1, 99 good, 1 to bad. But it's the other way around. You barely find a good person. But somehow, every time someone dies, he would help everyone. How come I didn't meet that person? I don't meet those persons. Where are they? Well, anyway, so I'm talking about a person who dies at 18 versus a person who dies at 60, or a person who dies at 75. And King Charles is 75, and he lived a life full of fantastic events, achievements, whatever you want to call them. So he will have the best care in the world. He lived a great life. He leaves behind him a retard and a normal guy with a fantastic future queen, I hope. And I'm not talking about I'm talking about the princess, right? Princess Katerina. Anyway, here it is, my friends. I think it's just a stunt, and it's not. I don't think it's just, because I don't know. He must have soul, but in his infantility, I think he's a very infantile guy. In his infantility, he feels joy and love for short extents of time, and then he goes back to his little tractors and with toys and plays with them for a long time. And when mommy says, now we gotta go and write a book, okay mommy, what do I need to say? Oh, you tell them they're all bad, they're all racist, they're all xenophobic. Okay, they are, they are. And Oprah, yeah, really? My God. Anyway, but the baboons, yeah, yes, those guys are so bad in London, Buckingham Palace. No, these are the good people, Harry and Meghan. Now, anyway, man, I had to say this. I hope he's going to live much, much longer. I don't give a shit about him, nevertheless. But as a human being, I wish him well, the best in the world. I have nothing against him, even though, how is that, the firm, is that how they call themselves? The firm has a lot of power, but not more than the other firm. You know what the other firm is? Well, the one who said, allegedly, I don't care who's in charge of the country, as long as I'm in charge of the money of the country. So that's the real firm, not these guys with no, the guys over there. Want some money? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.